Hi class, good morning and happy Thursday. I hope everyone is able to log on using their student Google accounts so you have access to all the documents, the Google Calendar, and other things we've shared with you, especially the Zoom meeting logins. I just wanted to let you know that on Monday, we'll try our first social studies Zoom meeting, all period classes at 9 a.m. The Zoom meetings are already on our Google Calendar on Mondays at 9 a.m. But here's the info in advance. The meeting ID is 492-877-628, and the password is 763146. I've put a link in this document also. However, if we find that all classes at once is not helpful, we can break out into 4 separate Zoom meetings in future weeks, like 30 minutes each. First period starting at 9, third period starting at 9:30, fourth period starting at 10, and fifth period starting at 10:30 on Mondays. I'll let you know, though, if we have to move to a breakout schedule. I'll send you completely new links for those separate meetings. But I'm hoping that we're able to go forward with just one meeting each Monday morning. So it's expected that you stay for the entire meeting and mute your mic, and it's expected that you're there to learn. Multitasking on other projects is discouraged. Socializing during this class time might get you removed from the whole meeting so that you have to have a private Zoom meeting with your teacher instead. Use this time wisely to listen, be focused and attentive, and don't disrupt others' learning. You can use the feature Raise Your Hand to indicate you want to ask something. There's a quick tutorial, about a minute and a half, showing how to use the Raise Your Hand feature. And then remember to lower your hand by clicking that button again so you're not called on repeatedly. Just wanted to give you a little heads up on our Google Calendar. There's a few supplemental mini lessons, videos we want you to watch, web quests, and other documents to read. You can work on these when you're not meeting with your other teachers in the Crocker block schedule. So the plague, hyperdoc, and the brain pop are the first 2 things to come up. And that would have happened yesterday, Wednesday. And the next thing that will start today is the Battle of Hastings and the Bayeux Tapestry that was stitched all about that Battle of Hastings in the year 1066 AD. It's fascinating, and I've given you 2 days to work on that because I know you're also working on your podcast with your virtual partners. Next week on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to start Joan of Arc and the 100 Years' War, and that's extra credit only. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with working on your podcast, then you don't necessarily need to do the Joan of Arc web quest. It is very interesting, though. Also, we will be learning about the Magna Carta document through a brain pop and a web quest, and that shows how King John was so out of control that the nobles had to limit his authority by forcing him to sign the Magna Carta document that limited the power of kings in his reign and all future kings after that. It's a very important document, and you'll learn about it again in your 8th grade social studies class. The Spanish Inquisition is also extra credit only. It's very gory. It was when King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella removed everyone who wasn't a Catholic from Spain. And they did that in a very cruel way with certain soldiers who were trained to torture it out of people, whether they were a Christian or not. So all Protestants, all Jews, and all Muslims were forced out of Spain with extreme cruelty. The Crusades is our very last unit in this chapter, and I reserved March 30 and 31 to study the Crusades. The good news is, class, there's no test for this unit, so we will not have a Chapter 11 test. I think we are being tested enough, moving to a distance learning situation. I'll continue to post daily check-in messages on all the other days of the week through YouTube, and they will all be located in our Google Calendar. That's it for now. Use your time wisely and don't procrastinate. You can reach out to me by email, and I'll see you on YouTube. Take good care of your family and take good care of yourself. See you soon.